Carnival Cruise Line and Royal Caribbean Group is quietly ending traditions on their new cruise ships. Well, let's find out what they are. All right, we're back. Welcome to the show. I'm Tom, your host, and this is Tom's Day Trips to Cruise Show. Today we're going to talk about Royal Caribbean Group and Carnival Cruise Line, how they're quietly eliminating traditions in three areas on their ships. The newest ships no longer have these on it, and they've been traditionally on every ship that they have. Almost every cruise line traditionally had these areas. So the first area we're going to talk about is the library. There's no longer going to be libraries on their newer ships. They figure people are using them less and less, because of the internet, their cell phones, their tablets, e-books. It's become less and less being used, so they're going to use that space a little bit wisely to do something different with it when they design their ships. And tell me what you think on these eliminating of traditions. Leave a comment below. Is it good or bad? All right. But before we continue, I do have two videos here concerning Carnival Cruise Line or Royal Caribbean. And the best way to get those, you can roam around the internet trying to find them, or you could subscribe to the channel. And you have easy access to all my videos in my library, and I want to thank you in advance. All right. The second thing that they're eliminating is the chapel. Traditionally, all ships had a chapel for places for people to go to have their religious ceremonies, gatherings. So the particular area of the chapel is being used less and less. So they eliminated it out of the main lineup of the ship, the main design, and to use it, differently. But if you need a private area to have a religious gathering, mass, tradition like that, ask the cruise line. I think they'd be very happy to accommodate you with a space. And it's a lot of people still do have private religious practices on a cruise ship, and I think the cruise line would be happy to help you out with that. All right. Now the third thing they're going to eliminate is the internet cafe. I see this as logical, less and less being used because more people have their cell phones, tablets. They no longer have to use the ship's computers. And I think it's an area that could be used a little bit differently and no longer needed because they are used less and less. Not too many people actually sit in front of a computer and play their games on a cruise ship, usually on their tablets, on their cell phones. And I know every cruise ship has great internet packages, so look those up when you book your cruise and see what they have for package and package deals. So these are three areas they're slowly eliminating. They're not really telling anyone they're eliminating it. They're just not having it on their newer ships. So when you go to a new ship looking for these, well, I don't think they're going to be there anymore. All right. So leave a comment below whether you think it's a good thing or not. And, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully this information was good. And if you do see me roaming around the cruise deck or on the Lido deck, in the pool, with a margarita in hand, that wonderful sun in my face, come up and say hi. I appreciate that. And once again, thank you for watching. Bye.